Hello everyone! I am here today to interview my mother about my school, San Isidro Labrador Academy. So this is my mother, Mrs. Bernes Antonio. First question, why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
Bukod sa accessible siya, dahil walk-on distance lang, napasin ko na tutok at matyaga silang magturo sa mga bata. Nakakatuwang ko sila sa paggabay at pagtuturo din ng mga magagandang asal. Napagkakatiwala ko sila ng safe ang mga anak.
Third question, what can you say about the online education of your child?
Despite sa challenges sa pag-aaral ngayon, nabigyan pa rin ng pagkakataon upang may pagpatuloy ito. Hindi naman nahuli sa pag-adapt ang Sila na new normal kaya nakakapag-aral pa rin ng maayos ang aking anak. Gayunman, sana kapag okay na ang lahat, babalik pa ulit ang face-to-face classes.
Fourth question, how will you encourage other people to choose Sila?
Based na rin sa experiences, I can assure na Sila can give a quality education, will help you teach and guide your kids and aid your child to grow as an individual.
Happy 23rd Founding Anniversary, Sila!
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home for my children because of a good teaching and attainment of all teachers. And I know that my children could learn a lot.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of your child in his or her education?
Yes, I am proud of their accomplishment in education because I know that all their teachers and the principals do their best to give every student the knowledge that is right for them. And with the hardworking and the diligent teachers are teaching them. For that, I am confident that my children will have a better future. Thank you.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I chose San Isidro Academy for my two sons. Apart from its curriculum, the school also provides opportunities to help develop my child's physical and cognitive skills and overall personality. And I believe that this school will provide learnings which will stand them in good stead in the future.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
As education moves to online, it's a whole new way of interacting for learners. This new learning system has its perks for my son such as more time to do their assignments in the comfort of our home and not having to wake up so early to go to school and ensures the safety of him. The access to very diverse materials such as videos, photos, and ebooks online as well offered a more dynamic and tailor-made education.
You say about the online education of your child?
Sa panahon ngayon ay may pandemya. Ang problema lang po natin ay mahina ang nagiging signal po ng ating mga internet. Putol-putol po kasi. Yun lamang po.
You proud of the accomplishment of child is in this her education?
Oo naman po, kasi po siya ay nagsisigap. Maagang gigising. Kaya po siya ay nakapag-aaral ng maganda sa online.
Before the pandemic strike, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
Nung nakakita ko siya ay masaya. Kasama yung kanyang mga kaklase at mga kaibigan.
Hi, I'm Jerwin Chip G. Balimento from Grade 7 Lab. Now, I'm going to interview my parents. Nancy Balimento. Why do you choose an Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
Pinili ko pong i-enroll ang aking anak sa San Isidro Labrador Academy dahil alam ko pong marami siyang matututuhang mabubuting asal tulad ng pagiging makadiyos, pagiging magalang, at pagiging isang responsableng mag-aaral.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Ang masasabi ko sa online education ng aking anak ay okay naman kahit mahirap dahil nga sa online, minsan nahihirapan siya na makasagap ng signal para makakonect sa Zoom class niya. Pero ganun pa man, nakikita ko na okay at nakakasunod at may natutuhan ang aking anak.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
Sa mga katulad kong magulang, piliin niyo na din na maging pangalawang tahanan ng inyong mga anak, ang Sila. Bukod sa may mga freebies, kapag in-enroll, ay siguradong safe at matuto ng kabutihang asal, maging responsableng mag-aaral, ang inyong anak. Hindi lang yan, pati sa mga pang-academic at sports, siguradong may improve ng anak nyo. Kaya tara na, enroll na sa Sila.
San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child.
Kasi malapit dito sa bahay namin, saka sabi nila maganda daw to.
What can you say about the online class education of your child?
Satisfied naman ako. Natulog naman ako sa turo.
Hi, good day. I'm Christian Paulo M. Santiago. Now, I will interview my mother about San Isidro Labrador Academy. Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
Kasi po, ang San Isidro, malapit lang sa amin. Tapos, yung iba nilang pinsan, doon din nag-aral. Kaya doon ko na rin po pinasok yung mga anak ko.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Online education, naka-adjust na po tayo lahat siguro dahil sa 2 taon na laging online yung mga bata. Mas convenient nga po sa akin kasi syempre mas panatag ako, nakikita ko sila na nag-aaral, tapos pagkatapos ng online, nandito na kaagad. Napaka-convenient po para sa aming ina. At ganoon din po sa mga bata kasi hindi na sila gumigising ng mas maaga. Sandali lang po, mga 15 minutes or 30 minutes before call time nila, saka sila gigising. Kaya mas madali po. Yun, adjusted na po kami lahat.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as the second home of your child?
Napili ko po ang San Isidro Labrador Academy na eskwela, pangalawang tahanan po ng aking mga anak. Sapagkat noong una, kinonsider ko po yung layo ng aming bahay sa kanilang eskwelang papasukan.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Na alam ko po na malaking bahagi ng kanilang kaalaman sa ngayon ay ang mga itinuro ng kanilang mga naging guro dito sa San Isidro. Bagamat sa ngayon po ay nasa panahon po tayo ng pandemic, tulad po ng COVID-19, sa akin pong pananaw ang online class ay lubos na mas mahirap sapagkat minsan na mawalan po ng internet. At sa aking palagay, ang face-to-face na pagtuturo ay mas madaling maturuan ng mga bata sapagkat madaling makuha yung atensyon kung gano'n silang hindi naiintindihan at mas nagkakaroon sila ng socialization sa kapwa nila estudyante. Bagamat ganito po yung sitwasyon ngayon ng pagtuturo sa kalahatan ng eskwela ay masasabi ko naman po na malaking parte ng pagkunlad ng mga anak ko ang mga itinuro ng guro sa San Isidro. Diyan po yung aking mga anak na si John Paul na consistent po siyang honor. Ganun din po si Steph kanina kung kailan po nagkaroon ng pandemic ay tsaka po na honor.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
Kaya po sa mga magulang na nais pong i-enroll ang kanilang anak sa San Isidro ay subukan po ninyo sapagkat alam ko po na ang mga guro dito ay ginagawa po lahat ng kakayahan nila para po mapabuti ang kanilang bawat isang estudyante na madadala po ng mga estudyante sa kanilang pag-unlad sa buhay. Sa pamunuan po ng San Isidro, bilang isang magulang, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa iyong sakripisyo na ginagawa para sa matutunan po ng mga bata. Mabuhay po kayo, pati po ang mga estudyante ninyo, at marami pong salamat.
Good day everyone, I'm Kristen Antonio from Grade 8 Hope, and this is my mom, Grace Antonio. Mom, I have a few questions for you. The first question is, why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of my children because as a parent, I always want the best for them. This school provides quality education, good learning environment, and teachers that are so attentive, knowledgeable, and committed.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of your child in her education?
Of course, I'm very much proud because since grade 1, they managed to maintain their good grades. They are consistent honor student and they managed to do their schoolwork well. And as the time goes on, they became more active in class even though it's virtual learning, and they learn to be more independent.
Thank you, San Isidro Labrador Academy. Happy 23rd Foundation Day.
First question, why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home for your sibling? I know my brother is in capable hands of Sila because we all know that you will learn good moral values at home first. And San Isidro Labrador Academy being my brother's second home, they continue to guide and teach students these moral values to become good members of society when they grow up. And what can you say about the online education of your sibling? It is a new thing for everyone, but he adjusted quickly to the setup. How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila? Since I also graduated as an Isidorean, I can honestly tell them how Sila is a good fit for their child to learn not only those subjects, but how to respect others, boost their confidence, and build their characters.
First question, why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
San Isidro Labrador Academy is my choice as the second home for my children because of the good words from other parents whose kids are also enrolled here. The quality of education cannot be questioned. The faculties and staff are friendly and helpful. Also, as we can see, the location of the school provides safety and tranquility.
Third question, what can you say about the online education of your child?
Due to pandemic, we have no choice but to go with the new normal, which is the online classes. Although virtual classes limits physical contacts with teachers and classmates, I am still thankful that online education is still effective for my children. I just wish that we have a better internet connection.
Fourth question, how will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
I think the most effective encouragement is by promoting the school through social media. By sharing the school's posts, other parents can see how good the school, how good their education, and how good it is for their children.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as the second home of your child?
We choose San Isidro Labrador as my brother's second home because it's safe, near from home, and the teachers are focused on teaching their students academically as well as growing their good values as an individual.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of child in his or her education?
Yes, I am.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
So before the pandemic strikes, the most interesting experience that I have witnessed to my brother's progress was he's eager to go to school every day. Even if he's not feeling well, he wants to go to school because he wants to earn the perfect attendance award and he wants to earn more awards from school.
Hello everyone. Today we're gonna interview our mother. Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as your second home of the child?
Okay. We chose San Isidro Labrador Academy to be our children's second home because we believe that San Isidro will provide academic excellence and character development, acquisition of skills and talent. And isa pa, San Isidro Labrador was my son's first school.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Nakikita ko na maganda yung online education with San Isidro Labrador Academy. They're doing a very good job because they have this good strategy, the asynchronous and synchronous blended learning strategy. Natutunan ng mga anak ko how to manage their time wisely and nag-develop yung kanilang pagkakaroon ng discipline. And so far, mas okay ako sa kanilang online classes.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I chose San Isidro Labrador Academy as my children's second home because I heard that it is a good school. And true to what I heard, it is indeed a great school that could provide my children's academic needs in terms of knowledge and wisdom.
What can you say about the line education of your child?
My children's online education, as I can see, is fun. I noticed that even if it's just a virtual classroom, they are still very attentive.
How would you encourage other parents to do Sila?
I would talk about my child's progress as a student, and also the teachers are very approachable, which makes this school more encouraging to have your child enrolled.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
The happiest experience I have witnessed to my child's progress in San Isidro was every end of the academic year, the recognition and graduation day. I get to see my children's friends and classmates, how they bond together, and other parents too. I am also happy that I can walk with them to the stage and wear their pins and medals.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I preferred my daughter to go to San Isidro Labrador Academy as her second home because it is highly recommended of my mom. My brother and my sisters went to San Isidro Labrador.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
At first, I was skeptical. How would it be done? And it is my concern what she will learn by doing the online classes. But I was surprised when I noticed her interest and dedication in her studies. With the help of her friends and teachers, she've done it well.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
I am also a parent who wants a child to get a good school, and to see my daughter's progress, I am happy. Schools are a big part of our child's growing development, what they learn there, and also to prepare them to a bigger challenges.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
Before the pandemic, one of the happy experience I've witnessed in her is that when they get together for a dance, she's more active outdoor. I encourage her to be more active and to join most of the activities indoor, outdoors. So that's it.
Good evening, my teachers. Now I'm doing my project in English and Filipino. Mom, why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of our child, like you. I feel that the management and staff and teachers sincerely very well to teach you. Studied very well.
Number 3. What can you say about the online education of your child?
Online class. It's okay to online class in our home, because it is easy. You cannot go to school, you cannot go to uniform, dress your uniform, and I feel it's okay because it is pandemic and it is a safety for you and to others. So it's okay to online class, but it's preferred have to face because of your classmates, with bonding, your teachers. It is must okay if they're face to face.
Number 4. How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
I encourage other parents or other mother to enroll his or her child to San Isidro Labrador Academy. It is because I can see the management that she's support, wisdom to finish the study of her or his students. That's all.
Goodbye, teachers.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as my child's second home because it meets the social and physical needs of my child.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Yes, I am satisfied with the online learning with what the school offered to my child.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
By stating facts about the progress of my child.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of child in her education?
Yes, of course.
Before the pandemic strikes,
What is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
I can see the development of his character and his eagerness to learn.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your children?
Because of academic pace, character development, education for the full kid, and improving learning capacities are all the reasons why I chose San Isidro Labrador Academy for my girls' school.
What can you say about the online education of your children?
Although it was tough at first, since they were not used to this type of study, they quickly got used to it and were able to do it on their own. Even Tia know how to utilize Zoom and could do it on her own. They were also able to quickly grasp the concepts of Google Classroom and the Google Portal.
How will you encourage other parents to choose San Isidro Labrador Academy?
They claim that your child's right to education is a fundamental one. It is also a parent's primary responsibility to guarantee that their children to receive the greatest possible education. In this regard, the most important decision you have to make as a parent is to choose a proper school like San Isidro Labrador Academy. The reason for this is that San Isidro Labrador Academy can help your child discover their full potential, develop their talents, and prepare them to become the future change makers. To San Isidro Labrador Academy, happy 23rd founding anniversary. Thank you.
Una, naniniwala ako sa galing ng institusyong ito.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
Ako bilang isang magulang ay pumili sa San Isidro Labrador bilang pangalawang tahanan ng aking apo sapagkat una, naniniwala ako sa galing ng institusyong ito. May malawak na palaruan na conducive sa bawat pag-aaral ng mga bata. May mga classrooms na maayos at kapaki-pakinabang sa bawat mag-aaral. Naniniwala ako na ang pamunuan ng eskwelahang ito sa pamumuno ng may-ari na sa Ginoong Felipe Pantig na ngayon ay pinalitan ng kanyang doktor na anak down to ating principal at mga guro ay may mga expertise, may mga kasanayan sa mga aralin upang mapabuti ang pag-aaral ng aking dalawang apo. Naniniwala din po ako na ang ng inyong mga kagamitan, mga devices, mga experiments na gagawin upang maging mabuti ang pundasyon ng aking mga apo ay nasa inyong paaralan. Isa pa rin pong dahilan ay ligtas ang aking mga apo sa mga mabigat na traffic, sa mga mapakaraming sasakyan na nagdaraan sa ating mga kalsada ngayon sapagkat ang paaralan pong ito ay malapit lamang sa tinitirhan ng aking mga apo. Yan lamang po.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
As a guardian of Benhar, I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy because this was the school of my son before, from preschool to high school. I entrusted the education of my son as well as my nephew because of the quality education that Sila give to its student, and they can be used as a strong foundation for them to use in their future.
What can you say about learning education of your child?
the online education that Sila provide to its student is good because even the class is done virtually, the quality of teaching is still there, and I feel that my nephew is learning a lot.
So, good afternoon, and I am John Luis G. Montaos, and this is my father, Hernan D. Montaos. So, I have some few questions for my dear father here. Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as your second home of your child?
We choose San Isidro because it is very dear in our home.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Online education is good and much cheaper compared when in school because it's pandemic. That's only the difference.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
Maybe by telling them and sharing how good and very accommodating the staff. They also teach and train well their students. The classroom are not crowded.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador as a second home to your child?
The Sila polishes character, and the school is away from crowded places.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
Pinili ko ang San Isidro Labrador Academy dahil unang-una, walang traffic, malapit, at maganda ang ambience ng school. Kaya pinili ko ito para sa aking mga anak.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Base sa aking obserbasyon sa online education, meron itong pros and cons. Pros, dahil tipid sa pera, sa pamasahe, at maraming oras na iginugugol para sa aming pamilya. Sa cons naman, nawala na yung physical na interaction nila sa kapwa estudyante at mas matagal na oras sa mga gadgets.
How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
Ini-encourage ko ang ibang mga magulang na maganda na sa San Isidro nila pag-aralin ang mga anak nila dahil dito ay quality education talagang matatanggap nila.
Are you proud of the accomplishment of your child in their education?
Satisfied naman ako sa mga accomplishment ng mga anak ko dahil nakikita ko na nagsisikap silang mag-aral.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of my child because of quality of education, safety, and security.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
The online education of my child has less expenses and lower risk from the virus.
Let us welcome my mother, Mrs. Marilyn I. de la Cruz. What can you say about the online education of your child?
I can say that online classes brings education right to our home, but it requires more individual attention. It promotes self-discipline and a lot of time management. So every student is responsible to learn and cope up with both asynchronous and asynchronous or synchronous learning. All the online classes creates a sense of isolation wherein there is no more face-to-face classes. So every student should learn to be disciplined and more independent.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of your child in her education?
Actually, yes. I am proud of the accomplishment of my child, Julia, for in her education being a consistent honor student. There is no greater joy for us to see our child's success, driven by our commitment that we think the best inheritance that we as parents can provide is a good education. And thanks to San Isidro Labrador Academy and to all the faculty for being part of our child's road to success.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
Social isolation is a difficult challenge that both teachers and students wherein they miss the classroom and school environment. There were also educational activities like the Family Day or the Foundation Day, wherein there were lots of fun activities and also yung mga competing in the inter-school competitions like the PISA and some of the enriching activities that help our child develop the skills.
Good day to everyone. My name is Mark Andrew D. Fulgencio, and today we're going to have a special interview to a very special person close into my heart, my mommy, Miss Michelle Fulgencio. How are you, mommy?
I'm fine.
So, mommy, I have some questions here for you. My first question is, why did you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as the second home of your child?
Good day to everyone. I chose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home for Andrew. It is because, first, it is time-saving and convenient dahil malapit lang siya sa bahay namin. Then second one is, the number of the enrollees in San Isidro Labrador is hindi ganun kalaki. So, much better dahil mas nabibigyan ng focus ang pangangailangan ng mga bata. And of course, the school trained their students to become independent. That's why I chose San Isidro Labrador as a second home.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
Regarding sa pag-online class ng mga bata, meron tayo syempre yung advantage and disadvantage na nakikita dito. So, for advantage, I think the first one is less cost. It is because hindi na natin sila kailangang baunan, bigyan ng baon, dahil hindi naman sila pumapasok sa school, so nasa bahay lang sila. And hindi na natin kailangan magpatahi ng mga uniforms and the other activities of the school. Next one is, of course, time saving, dahil since nasa bahay lang sila, hindi nila kailangan magmadali pag kailangan nilang mag-online class. And then, isa pa sa nakikita kong advantage is, mas nagiging mahusay ang mga bata sa pagdating sa paggamit ng technology. Dahil mas nailalabas nila ang kanilang talent. Then, for the disadvantage naman na nakikita ko regarding sa online class, siguro dahil mas mahaba ang nagiging oras nila pagdating sa paggamit ng mga gadgets like cellphone, laptops, and their desktop.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of your child in his education?
Yes, I'm very much proud. Kasi nakikita ko sa kanya na 100% binibigay niya lahat ng best niya para maging maganda ang kanyang output.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
I choose Sila for my daughter because I do believe that she would gain knowledge in every subject as well in every aspect of life. And mostly, I feel safe for my child studying in this academy.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
As far as concerned with the kind of studying we have right now in this pandemic period, I see my daughter learning progress even via online class.
How do you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
I can encourage them and deferred Sila, for I see my child as time pass by, she grow well and learn will even I'm not beside her while I'm here out of the country.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of child in her education?
Yes, definitely. I'm so proud of my daughter, seeing her grow studying at Sila. I believe Sila molds every student in every aspect in Sila for them to be ready in the future.
Question number 4. How will you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
Okay. Nowadays, social media is really one of the trending platform. Maybe whenever we posted our children's achievement, maybe social media is one of the gateway on how we can influence other parents to enroll their children to San Isidro Labrador.
Question number 5. Are you proud of the accomplishment of child in his or her education?
Of course. Whether it's just academic achievements or with honors, I'm really proud of my children. Naniniwala ako na hindi naman sa award lang na kailangan maging proud ang isang parent para sa kanyang mga anak. Proud ako sa mga anak ko kasi natutunan nilang rumispeto, maging masunurin, mapagmahal ng mga anak sa magulang, mabuting tao sa kapwa nila. And natutunan nila yun sa Isidro Labrador Academy. And good job mga anak.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as the second home of your child?
It is good and best school from children. I know this will help my children study well.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
It's very convenient and money-wise.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of child in his or her education?
Yes, because they now really a lot of skills and knowledge that will help them in the near future.
Happy 23rd Foundation Day, San Isidro Labrador Academy.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child? Because the cold learn a lot. Some is not the teachers become the second parent to my son. Before the pandemic strike, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy? I made many friends at this school.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your children?
I choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as the second home of my children because of the location. It's near to our place. The school climate, the school environment, and the school culture. Sila have a good reputation. The teacher and student harmonious relationship. The teacher treats our children as their own child and friend. The training and teaching method, even its academic and or extracurricular activities. The students' discipline program. My children learn good manners. The teachers motivate the students to show their potentials and talents. I also observe that the teachers are very dedicated to their professions and they love their job.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your children's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
Before the pandemic strikes, I enjoyed and interested when I saw my children in their school activities. It shows their progress when they showed off their talents. I observed their development and changes with their perspective and behavior. I enjoy every time they are participating in their school programs and activities, like in the yearly community dance, quiz bee contest, joining their chosen students club, and many more. So I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you teachers, thank you Teacher Arce. We appreciate your help for being a partner for the progress and learning experience of our children and being part of the journey in their life.
Happy 23rd anniversary, San Isidro Labrador Academy.
Good luck and best wishes.
Why do you choose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of your child?
First is the location. San Isidro is within the same barangay where we live. Second is the kind of atmosphere that my children will be spending most of their time. It's very serene and full of innocence, even the students.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
The online education that my children are receiving is surprisingly at par when they are attending school physically. I have seen them very serious on their studies, doing offline activities after class, spending break time and lunchtime on their desk. It is somewhat stressful if I may say, but both teachers and students are trying their very best to make this new normal work.
How would you encourage other parents to choose Sila?
I will tell them that if they want their child to learn at the same time uplift their child's good morals, then choose Sila.
Are you proud of the accomplishments of your child in her education?
Definitely. Sila has been very supportive to Mikai's talent. They see each child's potential and give them proper training to enhance their skills.
Before the pandemic strikes, what is the most interesting or happy experience you have witnessed to your child's progress in San Isidro Labrador Academy?
Seeing Mikay represent her school in Burpisa and walk and project like a pro is very memorable. She was very different when she was on that stage. After the catwalk, she's back to her timid self.
Hello, Isidoreans. I'm Mina Cassandra G. Bartolome from Grade 10 Charity, and today I will interview my mom.
Hello, Isidorean. I'm Evelyn Rosales Bartolome, mother of Mina Isabel Bartolome of Grade 10 and Grade 10.
And today I will ask her 3 questions about her, me, and the school. First question, how many of your kids go to San Isidro Labrador Academy? Please state their names and grade level.
Did my child go to San Isidro Labrador? My eldest Nina Cassandra Bartolome was in grade 10 and Samuel Bartolome was in grade 5.
Next question is, what can you say about the online education of your child?
I can say it is safe and economical. I think it is better in school.
For the third and last question, why do you choose Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home for your child?
I chose San Isidro Labrador Academy as a second home of my children because I know that the school bring out the best of them.
What can you say about the online education of your child?
At first, it was very challenging among students, teachers, and parents as well, because this pandemic dramatically changed the education mood, and apparently, this digital learning platform requires the best internet connection, but it became a parameter to some areas. Yet, all of us need to adapt to this unfamiliar way of alternative learning option, such as Zoom, Google Class, etc. But in fairness, I can say that Sila succeeded in this e-learning material access. And to answer your question further with regards to what I can say about you as a student learning from an online platform, I can say that you have faced few struggles during this time, like trouble in keeping track of time. You were struggling with executive functioning skill, meaning to say organization, time management, and prioritization. But I fully understand you because I know at first it will be very challenging to organize time and even organize thoughts without physical indicators such as physical classroom, different physical teachers, classmates, and even school bell. And I know that learning remotely can make time seem intangible. So, as far as I remember, what I advised you during that time was to, number one, to know your pace and set an alarm from until what time you are going to do a certain schoolwork. And then number two, I strongly advise you to manage your time. That is the key. Else you will be overwhelmed by all your schoolworks. To write your to-dos on a board or a calendar so you'll be able to set your schoolworks by urgency and importance. And number three, don't be hyper-focused on a task or projects to the point of burning yourself out. Because sometimes you feel guilty about taking breaks and you think that breaks are ineffective and cause you to lose precious homework time. We have to take breaks. Our brain needs to rest as well. It's necessary for you to become more productive. And now I can say that you are doing great and improving on dealing with the struggles. You are nailing it. Just keep my and Dad's long litanies and sermons as well as those advices coming from the teachers because those are your precious guides.
How would you encourage other parents to feel Sila?
Based from my personal experience, as you are studying there since your preparatory grade, I can proudly say that Sila is an excellent ground for learning acquisition. This school has ample of evidences in terms of academic excellence, proven by the successful students who graduated from this school. I would highly recommend parents to enroll their children and be part of Sila community. This school is not only molding successful students, but also individuals with outstanding morality.
Happy Foundation Day, San Ysidro Labrador Academy.
May you continue building a strong foundation to children's dreams and aspirations.
May the good Lord bless and shower the school with more blessing that you can extend through quality education.
Happy Foundation Day!